today? Second.
It's Groundhog Day.
Groundhog Day. No shadow.
No?
No shadow.
It was sunny.
6 more weeks of winter.
It's sunny.
It's sunny here, yeah. It's always sunny here in beautiful Toledo, Ohio. And today is Groundhog Day, February 2nd, 2024. And live from the Reverend Studios, we have with us, as always, Ken Haas. And joining us today is Deanna from Sincere Engineer, all the way from Chicago.
Can I ask a Toledo question?
Oh, yeah.
What are these things?
That is the old power station in downtown Toledo.
Oh, cool.
And it is now an office building for ProMedica,
Nice.
as is that and that and that
All the
and that
green.
and that. It's, they're actually changing the name of Toledo to ProMedica, Ohio. I
Nice.
think the last time I checked. But it's cool. It sat vacant for years, and they threatened to tear it down a bunch of times, and then they decided that the smokestacks were kind of iconic.
Yeah, that's why I asked.
And
yeah.
so I thought it was really neat when ProMedica decided to revamp the I mean, it was literally like an empty warehouse power station,
Right downtown.
and they completely gutted it
Yeah.
and built offices in it. It's cool. Do you have any other questions about Toledo?
Sorry.
Dan? No, I love talking about Toledo because Toledo's awesome, right?
Yeah.
Room. Yeah, look, we have spectators today, which is nice. This is a live studio audience. None of this is pre-recorded. Deanna, of course, is. I got to ask this question. This is a personal question for me. Are you Sincere Engineer, or is the band Sincere Engineer and you're just Deanna?
I think a little both.
A little bit of both.
Yeah, both with an L.
So, has it been the same lineup all along?
Yes.
It
yeah.
has.
Yeah.
And how long has that been now?
I started acoustic in 2015 and then got the band in 2017. So, I'm bad at math.
No, but that's like 7 years.
6
That's impressive.
years.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
And just to, I don't even know what acoustic is. That's weird. I'm not sure what that means. But I can remember 2017 or 2018. I can remember early on, you did a recording in Chicago, and you played
Audio Tree?
Audio Tree.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
was it. You did the Audio Tree, and people kept sending me links to that.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
have you seen this? Have you seen this? So
Yeah, yeah.
that was where we heard about you.
Right, because I used the jet stream.
You had a green jet stream.
Yeah, yeah.
And just to remind everybody out there, we'll briefly recap your history with us. So what led you to get the jet stream? Because that was before we met.
Yeah. I needed a second guitar, and I went to the store, and I had a friend whose brother loved Reverends, so I was like, oh.
Do you remember the store?
Chicago Music Exchange.
CME, yeah, still dealers,
Nice,
longtime
yeah,
dealers,
yeah.
one of our biggest dealers.
I didn't mean to not include them. I was just
No, of course.
for the sake of brevity.
And you guys did a video at Chicago Music Exchange since then,
Yeah,
too,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
I did. It was an acoustic one.
No, they're interested in doing. They're interested in doing a full band
Oh, cool.
video
Yeah,
over
we
there.
should do
I was
that.
told to ask you, so now I'm putting
Amazing.
you on the spot.
Amazing. We got
So
it.
you just commit to it. Chicago Music Exchange. She's ready.
The store.
Yeah. It's a great store.
It's awesome.
What area of Chicagoland are you guys from?
The suburbs. I'm from the Southwest. We got Highland Park and Crystal Lake
Nice.
representing in the band also, which is north and northwest.
So how did you hook up with these guys?
I had a bunch of songs, and then my friend Matt Jordan was like, I want to produce them for you, and then we made that record, and then he was like, my best friends are gonna play on as your live band, and then now they're my best friends too.
That's amazing. So they're off camera, but I'm just gonna ask questions while we're all in here because it's like family.
Family.
My daughter's here. It's a family affair, right? My daughter's here. Deanna's dad is here.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
I'm here.
Did you guys know each other?
Yeah.
Like, did you grow up together? Because I caught this vibe from a couple of you this morning that you've known each other since high school.
Because
at least.
they make fun of each other a
We've
lot.
known each other for a long time. Was it high school? Yeah.
So some of the guys went to school together, which is that's cool.
It's cute. They went to school with Matt.
Yeah, Matt.
The producer.
Was talking about it. Produced the first and second record. It was a friend of Kyle's, then a friend of mine. So yeah, it was definitely keeping with the family affairs topic. Like it's definitely.
So the producer of the first record basically brought everybody together, and these
Yeah.
guys have known each other. Did you play together before playing with Deanna. So you guys
Yeah.
have been together for a long
They
time.
got other bands.
That's cool. That's really, well, I mean, that explains a lot because obviously the band is a powerhouse. You know, I mean, it
Thank
really, like, it's been, this is one of those, like, really fun things. I love working with younger bands. And these guys just absolutely crushed me this morning when I was telling them how old I feel around some of our endorsers. And then they started talking about they're like, oh yeah, they make me feel old. And then I look at them and I think, nobody can possibly make you feel old because you're like 12. No, I refuse to accept it. But if anybody's going to make anybody feel old, it's going to be Hot Mulligan because that energy there is
For sure.
ridiculous. Okay, so how many records have you done now?
Have out?
Yeah,
3.
three full lengths.
Yeah, correct.
And so it started with the first one that Matt produced.
Correct.
And then you guys have done 2 since then.
Yeah, Matt produced the second one. We worked with Mike Sapone on this last one called Cheap Grills. It came out in September.
Let's see.
Thank you. I feel like we're on Letterman, and that's the
Yeah, you are. Yeah.
the animal guy.
Yeah. So here's the new. I got it. Right? Am I right?
It's
So Deanna, tell us about the cover.
it's my dad from the '80s grilling. My mom took the picture. It was just like that. His head was cut off. We didn't have to edit that.
That is. Oh, really? That's what the original picture looked like.
Yeah.
That is fantastic.
Yeah, it's like the whole picture is the front and back.
So do you guys? Obviously, last year, how many weeks out of last year were you guys on the road? Like a lot.
Oh, I mean 8. What? Wait, weeks or months? I'm bad at math.
I think it was about like close to 3 months total, wasn't it? Or was that the year before?
Do you write when you're on the road, or do you come home from being on the road and then woodshed stuff?
The second one.
The second one?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, no.
Fair enough.
There's like no time to write on the road for sure.
Do you view it as like in your songwriting process or whatever, and you don't have to get too specific in this, but I mean, do you sit like with an acoustic and come up with song ideas and try to frame something together, or do you guys like jam things, or is it a little bit of all of that?
Mostly the first one.
Mostly the
it's
first
like
one?
me in like a car in our garage. My parents, I'm pointing to my dad here.
Yeah.
I like sit in his truck in the garage because I'm like up late. I don't want to wake anyone up
Do you
and just work out ideas.
yeah.
Sorry.
No, do you get a lot of them?
Ideas?
I mean, or one, yeah, because I play with Jay Navarro from the
Yeah,
Suicide
yeah, I
Machines,
love
right? and he's never not writing songs.
Yeah.
Right. There's always,
That's
and the
awesome.
guy's he's writing music for 3 bands.
Yeah, that's
and he writes songs. He's like, oh, I want this to go here and this to go here, and it's always there's always something. Are you like that, or
No.
no? No, I'm not either. I mean, that's totally legitimate.
Yeah.
And sometimes
it's
you
like,
have to.
if there's time, we're gonna do this now, and now I'm,
And you're doing the next thing.
doing something else. Yeah.
Yeah, it's more compartmentalized.
Yeah, for
yeah,
sure.
no, somebody wanted
wish.
to know. I thought that was.
That's a good
That's
question.
interesting.
Yeah,
yeah,
for sure.
right? So back to the new record, Cheap Grills.
Mm-hmm.
Why Cheap Grills? I mean, other than you have the greatest album cover picture ever.
The name came to me after I found the cover, and then it was like just a play on Cheap Thrills. It's
where-
also stupid. and I
Where
liked
did you record it?
At Ghost Hit Recording in West Springfield, Massachusetts.
So the first couple records were done in Chicago.
Correct.
And then you're off to Massachusetts. Was it different not going home
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
every day,
It was
right? I
like,
mean, did that change the whole vibe of recording?
yeah, I liked it a lot. It was like, away from home for 2 weeks, and we had, it was kind of crunch time because that's not a lot of time, but
Yeah.
it was like really isolating but focusing.
And
It was
what
fun.
do you think?
Oh, it was awesome. It was very fun.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you liked it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you think it got the best out of you? I mean,
Yeah, for sure.
That's cool.
Yeah, totally. Yeah,
I
it was
totally
like
see that.
wake up every day and you get to do that,
Right,
which
right.
was super fun.
And you feel you kind of feel like you feel like you have to get this right.
Yeah,
You know?
because 2 weeks is not a long time, and Ghost Hit was like very accommodating. There's like apartments at the the first level of the studio, and
Well,
we had a lot of
Now,
laughs.
from what I understand, it's in the middle of a cemetery and an old
Yeah,
church.
yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Like the live rooms, like where they had church stuff.
Oh, so
is
it's like the
cool.
old rectory?
I don't know, like with the big or
There's
the.
an organ.
Sorry.
There's an
I don't
organ in
know.
the main room, so it feels like you're in a church. Like there's a non-working organ against the wall.
They should
and
get that thing restored.
I think,
I think
looked into it.
they're working on it. I think
But yeah, it's just a really, really cool environment to be waking up every day.
it was also the coldest day, like on record when we were there. It was like
When was
hell.
this?
Last February.
It's just
Okay,
about
a year ago. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, it was very fun. It was, like I said, it was like kind of cool to just be like locked in a house.
Yeah.
Like everything you need's right there. You just wake up, go to the studio, go back downstairs, play video games.
So they had you guys put up in there.
Yeah.
Cemetery around it, from what I understand.
It was pretty creepy.
That
It
sounds
was very
creepy.
cool though.
Yeah.
We took walks around it, got some donuts.
So then post took a few, and so how long has the record been out?
September.
September.
Bad at math.
Yeah, no, it's
3
all
months.
good. And you had a record release party at the Metro in Chicago.
Yeah, in December.
And how was that?
It was awesome.
And who played with you?
Our friends at Canadian Rifle and the Brokedowns, which are other Chicago bands.
And I heard it sold out in like 3 minutes.
Yeah, no, not quite, but
30.
No, no, it was packed for it being 2 days before Christmas. It was.
That's
perfect.
amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it was awesome. You know, definitely like I've been going to shows there since I was like 13.
Yeah.
And like the singer of my favorite band, who I used to see when I was a kid, was there. Like sitting up with my parents and stuff. Brendan Kelly from the Lawrence Arms.
I saw
Nice.
hands going up in the background.
Yeah,
That's,
so it was
that's
just-
one of Jeff's favorite bands.
Yeah, they're the best.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, so it was
That's
like
really cool.
It was a big like life moment for all of us. I didn't mean to make it about me, but
No,
they like
I
that
can
band
imagine.
also.
I can imagine.
It was fun.
Yeah, I played there when I was a kid. When I was like 19, my 3-piece band played there, and I still remember it.
Yeah,
You
it's
know,
the
'cause
best.
I don't
record.
even know how it happened. We opened for a Chicago band called the Mystery Girls back then,
Cool.
and I'm not even sure how it happened. But we have like our own version of that in Detroit, which is St. Andrews Hall.
Yeah,
So
we
like
played there.
growing up in the Detroit area, you want to get to the point where you're playing St. Andrews. And,
Yeah.
And so I kind of understand. I understand what you're talking about.
For sure, yeah. It's like the the
It's
legendary.
It's an iconic
Right.
place for sure.
For sure.
Just a couple blocks up from the Cubbies, right?
Yep. Wrigleyville Dogs.
Amazing. And so are we Cubs fans then?
I'll go to either game and I won't watch either on TV.
I can understand. I can understand that, but
Yeah.
I
I'm a
thought
Chicago
when
fan.
you're from Chicago, you were fiercely one team or the other.
That happens for sure. I'm
Yeah.
more about the social
the
aspect.
guys
of
want to
it.
talk.
Cubs over here.
Well, yeah, Cubs for sure for me. But she threw out the first pitch at a Sox game.
Yeah, I want to.
Yeah.
That is on my list. That's. I was segueing into baseball in case
She's
you didn't.
not making it
Oh
easy
yeah,
for
for
you,
sure.
Ken.
No, we were making the segue. So
I'm from the South Side, so I
what is that? U.S. Bank Stadium now or something?
Guaranteed rate, I think
Cellular?
it is. It was U.S. Cellular. Guaranteed
Cellular
rate
Bank.
currently.
I
Sure,
love
it'll
how.
sell in a couple of years.
T-Mobile,
Yeah, that's amazing.
Midwest Amphitheater. That's the right answer.
So how did you end up throwing out the first pitch at a White Sox game? And it was legendary.
I got an email.
Okay, so just to
no,
be
it was
clear, I've
Ryan
never gotten that email, and nobody else that I know has ever gotten that email. So how do you think you came to get the email to do something like that?
Riot Fest invited me for their Riot Fest rock and roll night.
Riot Fest.
Yeah, it was super fun. It was
We thought you were gonna say Reinsdorf reached out to you.
You
What?
got an email from Jerry Reinsdorf.
I
Dearest Deanna.
they had these canned margaritas that are like 12%, and I didn't know that, and I quite literally blacked out.
That's what we're going with. Because you made it about 2/3 of the way to the plate
I was
with the ball. I mean, it was a pretty good throw.
no, I
Or
threw
you
it.
overthrew it?
Yeah, I should have thrown it over the gate at that point. It was really bad. I lobbed it.
But you don't have to worry about it because it was a one-time thing. And
Right, I was sober for
nobody's
that.
ever going to see it
No,
ever again.
yeah,
It's not like
not
it's
at
on
all.
YouTube
Nope.
with 100,000 hits or anything like that.
And it wasn't at Wrigley, luckily.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was after that it was rough. I was like walking with them and I'm like, you guys gotta come meet my parents. They're sitting like over here and they've met my parents like
We know them well.
tons of times. And Nick was like, yeah, I'm not gonna go meet them. I'm like going home. I was like, no. And my eyes were like looking in different directions.
That was amazing.
Oh, yeah. And my parents drove me, and we like pulled in the garage, and I like walked around the garage, and I was like throwing up, and my dad's like, "Are you all right?" And I was like, "Yeah, don't tell Mom I'm drunk." And he was like, "I think she knows. In fact, I think everybody knows." It was bad.
So whose idea was the margaritas then? Let's
Mine.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I had two of them. I didn't know how strong they were, and then
Yeah.
I should have known this was a problem because at like the seventh inning or the last call or whatever, I like went up to the same guy, and you know how they have like the cans like lined up what they have.
Yeah.
The margarita one was gone, and I was like, "Oh, you got a margaritas?" And he's like, "Yeah, well, no, these aren't like they're not cold, but I have some." And I was like, "Oh, that's all right."
Gnarly.
So I had 3.
Oh, girl.
2 cold, 1 warm.
So anybody from the Mud Hens is watching this. I'm sure that we could bring Deanna in to throw out a pitch at the Mud Hens game. Make sure the margaritas are cold, and
And then at
everything will
some
be
point they
just
can
fine.
be warm.
Yeah. Let's go back to this record.
Yeah,
'cause
sorry.
that was really fun. No,
Sorry.
that was a great side. I love that. I was told to just. What are big lunch moves?
That's Mike Sapone's, like when we're having lunch, when he's got a big plan for lunch.
What do you think our big lunch moves for today are going to
Ooh,
be?
I don't know. I'm not too.
tell us.
Yeah, we're not
All right,
Toledo.
all right, no.
Can we go here?
The cafeteria at the ProMedica offices. I mean, we'll get a story out of it for sure. If anybody is watching from ProMedica, let us know if we can come have lunch at the cafeteria today.
Is it a medical building?
Yeah.
bet the food's-
No, it's just offices. These
Oh,
are
okay.
all offices. There's some sort of commentary to be made on our healthcare system by the number of offices that
Yeah.
these medical buildings have, but that's not for us here
Sure.
to
No,
discuss.
no,
That's,
no.
That's way too big.
Yeah.
What about we're all scared in here? Because
That-
I'm getting a little scared.
That was one of the songs was like taking a turn or something, and Mike didn't feel great about it. Mike's the producer, and he like hit his little button and was like, "We're all scared in here."
From the booth.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
It was very funny.
So did it motivate you, or did you just make it scary?
I think I was on the scared side. I don't remember who was on the not scared, who was causing the commotion. But
Okay. Back to Chicago culture.
yeah.
I see on the interwebs that you are taking part in a polar plunge or sponsoring a polar plunge.
Yeah,
Is that
yeah.
in Lake
It's-
Michigan?
Yeah, in
Oh, man,
a couple
oh, man.
weeks, March. It's like to benefit Special Olympics Chicago. I did it last year with my coworker, and now I kind of like made my own team with her family, and we got like 30 people so far.
That's
Having
fantastic.
team shirts made, they're cute.
Is it part of a bigger event?
Yeah, for sure. Well, no,
Yeah.
I mean it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's big.
How did you? How did you get started in that? Your coworkers, family?
Yeah, yeah. It was just a fun thing I did like for charity last year, and I wanted to open it up to like have fans jump with me.
Yeah.
So
You getting a good response?
I think so. I mean, it's a big ask.
Yeah, it is. It's a
So
huge ask.
30 people is quite
Yeah.
more than
How
I was
about you
expecting.
guys all doing it?
I am not. My brother's doing it on my behalf.
Yeah.
Nice.
Doesn't really get in the water.
Absolutely not.
And are you still accepting? Oh, good.
I didn't know there was a mic here. I think I'm doing it.
Nice, nice.
Nice. You got some.
Are you
Yeah.
still accepting
think you
donations
can-
and stuff for it?
Yeah, of
too?
course. Yeah, I'm sorry. Nice, thank you. You could donate. There's like links in the places. And if you want to join, if you're in Chicago on March 4th, you can jump with us, me,
Nice.
and 30 people.
Yeah, we're in the Chicago area, north, south.
It's at Fullerton
North
Beach,
Avenue Beach, isn't
North Avenue Beach.
Nice.
I'm not even doing it, and I know it's.
Sounds cold.
Yeah, well, like
I'm
I did
gonna
like,
take a hard pass.
last year was like 34 out, which wasn't bad.
That's not horrible.
Yeah, the
mean,
water's
at
like
least-
warmer than that, so.
Yeah, at least if you, it wasn't like last week when we
That would've-
when we all had
yeah.
that 2-degree nonsense around here. That was
Yeah, it was
that
really bad.
totally
I would have
horrific.
cried, but
I want to ask you guys about touring a little bit. So, obviously, all the tours and the subsequent things, it just keeps growing for you, which is got to be amazing and a good feeling, right?
yeah.
So, do you have what were your headlining tours like last year?
They were super fun. Show turnout was awesome.
Yeah,
Had a good time. We got to hang out with our friends, Canadian Rifle again, and Cliff Diver, and Phony.
we know Cliff Diver. Of
Nice,
course.
yeah, they're the best.
They've been through. They haven't performed in here yet,
Yeah.
but they came through right before we had everything finalized.
Gotcha.
So they're really excited about it.
Yeah.
Need a bigger room.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's a lot of
huge.
people.
Yeah, that's a lot of
There's a lot of Cliff
Yeah.
we've done ska bands in here.
Yeah.
So we can handle it.
Nice.
We're good. We're good to go. Right, John? Jeff? Yeah, everybody says we're good to go. Cool. Yeah, boy, that was scary what happened to them last year.
Yeah,
right?
totally.
That would have freed this band we're talking about, some friends of ours. A piece of metal flew through the
Driver's
windshield
window,
and the
yeah.
driver's window.
It's insane.
And who was driving?
Tyler.
Yeah, Tyler was driving, and it hit him right in the neck, and like it really got him.
Oh,
I
it's-
mean,
it's
if they
horrible.
wouldn't have put, if they saved his life by
Yeah.
putting pressure on it, and they were pulling a trailer.
Yeah.
And so something flew through, hit him in the neck.
I
He
think it
started
was like a
bleeding
chain.
profusely.
Yeah, it was like a chain link from a semi, just like snapped.
Except, yeah.
Ugh.
And
Scary.
somebody else in the band had enough foresight to like climb up and steer and brake and get them to the side of
Yeah.
the road, or else that could, with the trailer, that could have been horrific.
Totally.
And then they kept enough pressure on it that they were able to,
Yeah.
they basically saved his life.
Yeah, and then he was like playing shows 2 weeks later.
Yeah, 2 weeks later he was back on. When they were
crazy.
here, I was like, "And you're here?"
Yeah.
That is such an incredible thing, and it's crazy out there. So we all have to be
Yeah.
careful. But that was just
Yeah, thank God
as,
it's okay.
as far as like the touring band crazy stories.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Yeah. I think I might have taken a long 5 years off. If that were me, but
So then, sorry, that was a weird segue. So outside of then your headlining shows, then you started jumping on bigger tours with other bands. I know you played with our good friends Hot Mulligan.
yeah, we love them.
What are they like? I mean, I know,
and
but what are they like for you guys?
A lot of energy.
A lot of energy.
Like you said, I feel old around them sometimes, but they're really cool. Chris kind of inspired me to try to get into fashion, and then I bought some cool stuff, and then I ended up wearing my same black shirt, blue jeans, same shoes, and then I stopped doing that because
Yeah,
I could though.
let's talk about your Carhartt endorsement.
I don't have one,
You
unfortunately.
don't have one?
No, oh, sorry about the mic.
No. Well,
I just smacked it.
a good friend of mine works for them.
Yeah, I'm
I
jealous.
harass him. I'm like, you guys should just be sending her.
I don't know if I can tell the story. I applied to work there twice using 2 different emails.
And did you just never hear back? Or?
No, I got no, and then I tried again with like a. Is this bad? With a better. No, I'm not.
Then it's fine.
No, I fixed up my resume and tried again. This is like really embarrassing. Yeah, I I love the company, but
Are you still working in the lab?
no.
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 That's because the last time you were here, you were kind of maintaining a full-time job.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I had to stop because it was too much.
Yeah, you were taking too much vacation time.
Yeah.
They were like,
Well, yeah. They were like really accommodating, but I felt bad like every couple weeks being like, you gotta go again. So
yeah.
I was like, if that were me, I wouldn't like love having a coworker that was just leaving all the time. So I was like, for the both of us, we'll just end this.
But it's, it's fantastic that you're in the position that you guys can do that. Right?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I don't know. I'm looking for a remote job.
Cool. Hey,
Well,
Carhartt. Hey, Carhartt.
On the Carhartt thing, I like told Nick about this, and he was like, I was like, oh, do you think it'll show that I'm like really persevering? And he
Yeah,
was like,
yeah.
no, it's kind of like wearing a fake mustache and going in a second time.
So I have a friend that works over there. Hopefully he's watching this right now.
Amazing.
And then offers are just going to start pouring in. You know?
Excellent. I sometimes get fake like spam emails of people claiming to be like the brand ambassador there, and then like they're like, "We'll pay you 5,000 USD to wear what you're already wearing."
And all you have to do is send them your account information,
Yeah,
and then
my-
they're going to just wire the money in.
Yep,
Yeah, that
my
makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
Bitcoin
That
number.
sounds good. Yeah.
You'll get it back in Target cards.
How about you guys? Do you guys have remote? I get asked this question all the time to ask to people who spend a lot of time on the road. Are any of you guys working full time doing remote jobs and stuff?
Oh,
Yeah, we all do. I work full time, mostly on the road. I'll be working in the van.
Yeah.
Yeah, same. We all work. We're lucky enough, like privileged enough to be able to have remote work, to be able to.
What
do all
kind
the
of jobs do you have? Because I've known everything. I mean, I've seen everything from accountants and lawyers to people selling nuts and bolts.
I work in IT.
Nice.
Yeah, I work in marketing.
Cool.
Yeah, I work at a manufacturer.
Wow. And you do that on the road.
I do less on the road than.
yeah.
He's building shit in the back of the van, and then
Yeah,
at every tour stop,
basically.
he's FedExing it to the factory. Like, no, I got this much done today. I like that.
Yeah.
Jeff.
Yeah.
Well, before we go to the internet for live questions,
Are people making
from
fun?
the interwebs?
no
I'm
one's
scared.
making fun.
Do we have any questions from in-house for Deanna? Anyone? Kira? Kira says no. She was talking to Big Game earlier.
It's okay.
But I did some. My interview skills are so acute and have gotten so
covered
sharp
everything,
now.
yes.
I've covered all the bases. There's
Amazing.
nothing left to talk. Preston, nothing. Nick, you,
They can ask later.
yeah.
No.
How many of the Subway breads can you name?
How many of the Subway breads can you name? That's a good one.
Garlic and herb.
Herb, I like. Herb.
Nope.
Cheddar and herb. I know.
No.
We had an issue.
You're plumbing for Italian urban cheese, I think.
Plumbing.
I don't think that's the right phrase, but you know what I meant.
Wheat, whole wheat.
Yeah.
We had
No.
an issue in the middle of like Wyoming.
Okay.
I was like, I said cheddar and herb bread, and she was like, what? I don't know. I don't remember.
She said cheddar and herb specifically, but the lady's like, huh?
Like,
And then he panicked because he's like, wait, I forgot all the breads.
No, it literally, her saying that like wiped all of the,
slate clean.
my entire memory of Subway and their offerings from my memory and my brain.
What was
I
the?
had to ask Kyle, I said, well, Kyle, what are the breads?
I think you ordered McNuggets.
Remember the '90s? The cold cut trio was like the big thing.
Yeah, yeah. What's your go-to Subway sandwich?
Ham and cheese.
Ham and cheese. Yeah, I'm spicy Italian.
Nice.
And it's not even on the menu anymore. Now it has like a different name and stuff. And I won't. A couple of times,
Yeah.
people have tried to correct me on that.
Yeah, it's like, no.
You
It's
can't.
like
You're not
Comiskey
ordering that
instead of-
anymore.
Yeah.
Now
Right.
it's
Willis.
the blah blah. And I'm like, no. It's every time I come to one of these places and say spicy Italian, you remember.
Yeah,
what it
yeah,
is. So
yeah.
I'm good on my end,
Like
I guess.
the people that worked there probably were like, you know,
Yeah,
they're like 16. Maybe they didn't even know about the spicy Italian.
it's possible. Jeff, what do you got?
Well, to start us off here, we got a few people asking the same question from David Melbourne, Chelsea, and John Paul Duffy. They all want to know if your dad will grill for them.
He is good
Under
at
the
grilling.
caveat of Chelsea saying, but only if he's dressed like the album cover. So
He-
I guess
At the show, we had him reenact it. He like we,
with the live grill.
yeah.
Amazing.
Well, he hit like our little thing to start our walkout song on a grill in the shorts.
Amazing.
With
Yeah.
a lighter.
With the lighter. Yeah, like
ordered the flip flops and they came the day of the concert.
Nice.
Before we were leaving.
yeah. We tried to, you know. Yeah, no, he's a great griller. Maybe we should have like a outdoor show sometime.
Really put you to work.
Maybe.
We have to get a big griddle. Brats. Sorry.
David Melbourne wants to know what's the best food on the road, in your opinion?
Anything that won't make you sick.
Fair enough.
It depends where you are, I guess.
Do you typically?
Like, let's say
Middle of
Glasgow,
Wyoming?
Scotland. What would you go for in Glasgow, Scotland?
I had pizza.
From a
and-
kebab shop. What was it?
I ordered pizza from a kebab shop in Scotland.
How many times did we stop at McDonald's in Germany?
Plenty. We were like Ljubljana or something, and I made us go to the Texas themed bar and grill. I prefer to like just.
You like American comfort food. You want to know what you're getting.
Listen, it's like I.
Speaking
like-
of Ljubljana, you want to define Adriatic for us real quick?
Oh man. Yeah.
These guys
Oh wait, real quick. It's like I know like eat the thing that's from there. That's like a really great concept, but when you're like you need to be like where you need to be and like you can't have any surprises. It's kind of best to just like let's just get what I know.
Yeah.
I'll get it next time when I'm not like working. You know what I mean? Is that a bad way to look at it? This story, we like were like fortunate enough to be on a tour that had like catering sometimes, and there was like it was like way fancy, and there was like a person there to explain what everything is, and there was like some like duck and bass, Adriatic sea bass, and I was like. I'm never gonna like be in front of this again. I might as well try it. And I was like, "What's Adriatic mean?" And the guy's like, "From the Adriatic Sea." And I was like, "Oh, I thought that was like a blood thing." Doesn't that word like insinuate that the blood is salty or something, or it was like cooked in salty, like you know what I mean?
I have no idea what the hell you're talking about. But yes, sure, okay, yeah, totally.
It like
Yeah.
I'm in Diet Coke. I don't know. I've never heard of that sea. I thought it was like a way in which it was cooked or prepared.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm with you. I'll be gun shy about
You're
eating
with- you're
weird
with
food
me?
on the
Okay.
road too.
Oh, I thought you were with me.
No,
about
no,
the
no.
other thing.
I totally know what you mean. Because
Yeah.
you never, especially if you got to go perform in front of people.
Yeah.
There's no.
Yeah, like I don't, whatever.
Yeah,
It's
no.
just
There's
better to be
there's
like,
no
we're
reset
the-
button. I mean,
Yeah.
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 And I worry about that too. But that's one of the reasons why I eat so much Subway when
Sure, yeah.
I go on the road.
Yeah.
Because you just know
You get
it's
some greens.
right. You just know it's safe.
Sometimes
You can
weird
talk yourself.
greens.
Maybe in the back of your mind, you can talk yourself into the fact that it's healthy, even though
Sure,
who
yeah.
really knows, you
Yeah,
know?
for sure.
But
Yeah.
no, I completely understand.
It's like you need some sort of like consistency. Like I don't know. Am I
Plus,
being,
catering
like-
catering in itself sometimes can be weird.
Oh yeah, that was like amazing. Like you
Yeah.
know, the Adriatic sea bass. But you know, we've also had the like rice and chili.
So where all have you
Catering.
been? I mean, you just mentioned like Scotland and Germany. So you guys did a whole European swing, right?
Yeah, we did like 2 in a matter of like 6 months last year.
Did you get into Eastern Europe at all?
Yeah.
And what did you? How did you get into the Adriatic area?
I don't know. No one told me where
We
it is.
saw no blood in Europe.
I think as far east that we went is Budapest.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's amazing.
It was crazy,
though.
yeah.
Was it beautiful?
Yeah,
I've heard
for sure.
it's just.
We didn't have like a
incredible.
ton of time there, but
Yeah. No, you never do.
right, which is more reason to be like, you know, it's like I'm not gonna go find food like 60 miles away.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Don't you love it when people think like tour when you're on tour that
Yeah, it's a vacation.
yeah.
Yeah, I used to get that at work. People would be like, "Oh, enjoy your vacation."
Yeah,
I was
you're
like,
like-
"Oh, I'm like working for 24
Yeah,
hours
right.
straight." Actually.
I'm not really gonna see anything.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you see. It's so funny when you follow bands that tour the states all the time. You see all the pictures of them at gas stations.
Yeah.
And people will say to me like, I just don't understand why everybody like posts pictures at Buc-ee's and shit. And I'm
Yeah,
like, because
that's your
they wake up, they go to Buc-ee's, and then they're sitting around the backstage of some bar for a day.
Right.
And then they go to a hotel, and then they wake up, and then they're at Buc-ee's again
Yeah,
somewhere, and
it's-
it's like over and over again.
It's the event.
Chris Funk from the Decemberists used to like go off on that
Yeah.
with me every once in a while, and he would talk like about how being a rock and roll band, like it's the greatest way to see the shittiest rooms that every country has to offer.
Yeah,
You know?
and
but it's still cool.
it's so fun.
It is so
This
fun.
country's like so big. A lot of it is just like
Yeah, but
nothing.
seeing the tourist stuff, it's almost like you get to really see like the real deal in people.
yeah.
It's
You know
a
what I
fun
mean?
experience too to be like, oh, we have our favorite rest stop in this state,
Yeah.
which is a really unique
Jackass
experience. You're
Joe's.
like, have we been here before? And
Yeah.
What's your favorite rest stop in Ohio?
which one is it?
They're
Like,
all the
well,
ones
yeah,
down to 80 look
You
the
guys have
same.
good ones here.
Yeah, they're all the Sbarro, Popeyes.
Yeah.
Asians.
Oh
and it's
yeah.
not that you know them by name, right? It's you've been passing through
Yeah.
so many times that you walk in and it just like it washes over and you go, oh, we've been here before.
I'm
This
leaving.
was the rest station when you blank and this and that.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
I've driven to Texas so many times. I could tell you like what's at every off ramp,
That's awesome.
right?
Yeah.
So I know how you feel.
Yeah, we went to a place called Jackass Joe's on this last tour, which has like jerkies from any animal you can name,
Nice.
and a toilet that's painted gold.
Amazing.
It's
What else you got over there? But now we're talking about gold toilets. It's
Yeah.
time to go back to the internet.
Scott wants to know if you could have if you could have a signature Reverend guitar, how would you spec it out?
ooh. I don't. I'm not good at guitars.
I'm all ears.
I think I'd want to make it gold.
Like your double agent.
Yeah, totally.
You've been playing a flat rock out on the road lately.
Yeah, I love it.
You love it?
Yeah.
You using that Bigsby?
What do you mean by use?
Get a little wiggle?
No, I don't. No.
No, you don't touch it.
No,
Just put the arm out of your way.
I definitely restring it though.
Yeah, looks cool.
Yeah, restringing it's kind of hard sometimes.
I'll show you a trick before you leave.
I would love that.
Yeah, no problem.
For sure.
Super easy.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I love that.
Do you like the pickups in the flat rock better than the pickups in your double agent?
I think I like the double agent better.
Do you do?
Yeah, but I like the way the flat rock looks better.
That's a thing.
Yeah.
Are you mostly a bridge pickup person? Or
Yeah,
do you
I would
go
say.
back and forth?
I think so. What? I'm like probably the least musically educated person in this room.
Yeah, but you write great songs.
Oh, thank you. Thank
so
you.
That's fine.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean,
I like
ultimate-
that kill switch thing that's on Chris's.
You do, eh?
Yeah, that's cool.
I could just see you like doing Hendrix licks and machine
Oh
gunning
yeah, totally.
with the kill switch.
I
and stuff.
basically play G and C.
Yeah.
That's my whole. That's all my tricks. Yeah, I don't know.
That's totally
I'm
fine.
more like
I mean,
aesthetics.
ultimately, it's a tool
Yeah, for sure.
to get done what
For
you
sure,
need to get
for
done.
sure.
And a lot of us in the guitar industry make it out to be a lot more than that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then of course that's our job,
For sure.
right?
Yeah.
But I mean, ultimately, when it comes right down to it, it's the thing that you choose to use
To do
put
your thing.
your
Yeah.
music out there, to do your thing with whatever your thing is. Doesn't really necessarily matter.
For sure. Yeah.
Which is why we're so happy to have you.
That's awesome. Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
All right. What else? We didn't really answer that question, Jeff. But
Wait,
we
what
did.
was the question? Oh,
we
yeah.
had it. We had an interesting conversation about
yeah,
it,
I'm s-
which is
Well, I don't know. What's a color you'd like to see on it? Like,
sounds.
if you don't know the like, whatever, like, what
Yeah,
type
was
of
it
pickups,
gold?
Like, what do you want it to look like?
gold like that toilet.
For sure. Yeah. Well, I mean, I do have a gold one already. I don't. I'd need to see like a palette. Maybe like a seafoam. I got that too though.
Wow.
You guys have like great colors already. It's
We
like
do.
hard to pick. They're
Yeah.
like already exist.
Thank you.
The avocado's cool. The pink one's cool. The CME exclusive.
I'd
Yeah, I
like
don't
a
know.
pink to avocado burst.
Yeah. Well, no, not avocado. Maybe like lime green and pink is a really good combo. So it's like gray and pink, or
Ooh, now we're talking. Yeah, can dig all that.
you know, blue and orange for the Bears.
Do you you're more comfortable with bolt-on necks and unpainted necks than you are with set necks, though. We've kind of determined that over the years.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's kind of interesting. What are you guys currently playing through, live rig wise? Now that you've grown a little bit, right?
Yeah.
You're using some in-ear stuff? And,
Yeah, we have like the Line 6 Helixes,
Okay.
which I love.
Yeah. It sure does make travel a lot
Oh my god,
easier.
it's the best. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love being able to carry my whole thing
Yeah.
in one trip, not ask for help.
Yeah.
It sounds just like my amp that I used to play, which was like a Bogner Shiva, and just like the, you you could do so much with it. There's probably so much that it's like way over my head. There's like more.
Do you guys miss the stage volume, or no? Not just having the control over it makes things so much easier.
I thought I was going to. It was a big shift for me, admittedly, to have full in-ears, not have any air being pushed behind you. But it felt at first to me more like a recording than playing live. But you just get used to it, and now I wouldn't have it any other way.
Cool.
Yeah.
Because we're going to make you play through amps here this afternoon. You know
Nice.
that, right? Because we're jerks.
No, that's cool too. That's cool too.
All right, Jeff.
Mark Healy wants to know your thoughts on the new Alkaline Trio album, if you have any.
This is gonna sound horrible. I haven't listened to it yet.
haven't either,
I want to though. That's like my favorite band.
Sorry, Mark.
I'm sure it's amazing. I don't want to lie and say that though. I'm sure it is. I will listen to it soon. I just haven't had time.
Also, you're getting a lot of support on the Adriatic Sea.
Salty blood.
Yeah, it's a small ocean.
It is?
Yeah.
Where is it?
Not sure.
Yeah, we don't know.
Is it in
Is
the
this it?
Mediterranean?
No,
right there.
no. This is it right
It's
here.
fresh water. It runs right through Toledo, Ohio. It's brackish, actually.
Come on, Jeff.
Kyle Wolf wants to know, he says, love your song with Signals Midwest. How did that collab come about?
Same producer, Matt Jordan. He's friends with them too, and they recorded it with him. And I was around, and he was like, "You want to come by?" It was very.
It was very organic.
It was. He was just like.
Adriatic, if you will.
I just like the visual of Deanna just hanging around, just happened to be there.
Just passing through.
Found her
Kicking
around the
rocks.
corner.
What are you doing? Just hanging around. Yeah.
Thomas Novak wants to know how excited y'all are about playing with Laura Jane Grace this month.
Very excited. It's a solo show at Sleeping Village in Chicago. There's 2 nights.
Okay.
February, I think 15 and 16. Thursday, Friday. Or no, yeah, Thursday, Friday. That sounds
Okay.
right. I'll look at a calendar. It's gonna be fun.
For those of us who are not in the know.
Oh, it's with Laura Jane Grace
Who is she?
from Against Me.
Oh, yeah. Solo show, eh?
Yeah, acoustic.
I don't know what that means.
Oh, right,
Explain
yes.
acoustic to me. 'Cause
Oh
I'm
man,
not sure
don't.
what that is.
I feel
might-
bad I said it was hard
It's
to
like
string the
Adriatic.
Bigsby.
Call me-
Yeah, exactly, it's salty.
Yeah.
I feel bad I said that the Bigsby's hard to string, or it's just I'm bad at stringing guitars in general.
Oh no, there's a trick
It's-
to the
I
there's a trick to
figured.
the Bigsby, and once you know what it is,
Okay.
then you're like, oh,
I didn't mean to.
got it.
Okay.
No, totally.
I would love a trick, because my
Yeah,
finger.
Absolutely. I got you covered. I got you covered. And then you can call me on a rotary phone and explain the acoustic guitar.
Yeah, oh yeah. I really, I can't even tell you how much I can't do that.
Well, that's cool. That is going to be.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Boy, I'm half brain dead this morning. It did that didn't even click. Like I heard about the show and it didn't even click with that. Wow, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, I don't know what else is happening this year yet, but I'm sure some tours and stuff.
Yeah, you haven't signed on to anything.
Not yet, no.
Just playing it easy.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll,
One thing I
Still,
know
like,
for sure is
coming
going to
up-
happen
what?
is that there's going to be a great live music video on the Reverend Guitars YouTube
Hell
channel.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's going to be coming out.
Yeah,
We're gonna try to kick that soon.
nice.
True story,
Yep.
right, Jeff?
Yep.
What else, Jeff?
Les says, have you started writing for your next album yet? And when might it be released? Which that one's pretty fresh.
I mean, slow your roll.
Totally. A little bit, and probably like 2015, 2025, I mean, sorry. I don't know. I mean, I'm just guessing. It could, whatever. What year is it?
24.
Yeah. No, I don't know.
Oh.
Don't hold me to 2026. I don't know. The usual cycle. I don't know. Yeah, this one just came out. If you haven't heard it yet, it's got 12 songs on it. Still pretty new.
There's no dust on it or anything yet. It's like it's
A little bit long.
yeah. But you see, they love you.
Oh, I
they
know.
want more music.
I
That's cool.
not to get too into the negativity, but like some of my favorite comments about this record were I can't wait to see what they do next. Which is like, it's like the third, I'm like in my 30s. Like, and maybe this could, like, I don't know, it's a very weird compliment. To be like, oh, good effort, can't wait to see what's next.
Can't
It's
wait
like,
to see
I'm
you
old.
grow.
Yeah.
What do you,
Yeah, we're really looking forward to watching you grow. Yeah.
I put my heart and soul into this, please. Like it for what it is. Maybe there isn't a next. Woo.
I don't think that's true.
No, I know.
What
it's
else
just,
you got,
but
Jeff?
like, why would someone write that?
Well, in terms of the new album, Mark Healy wants to know your favorite song to play live off of the new album.
That's a good question. Anemia,
Anemia.
because it's got like the little bridge. And it's like a fun moment, big moment.
Nice.
Yeah,
Another symbolism.
for sure. Yeah, big. We got to make it a moment. He's from Long Island. That was that.
It's really good.
Thank you.
That was
Moment.
excellent.
You didn't need to clarify at all.
Thank you. He does this thing where it'll be like, you're playing that too fast. What do I mean by that? Slow it down. I'm bad at impressions.
That was excellent.
It's like you met him.
Yeah, I feel like he was here actually for a second. Yeah.
Cool.
I love people that answer their own questions though. And,
Yeah.
And like,
oh,
yeah,
it was
that's-
amazing. It like, we like,
You're like,
kinda
I kind of knew what you meant, but
Yeah.
okay. Yeah. Yeah.
got it.
Jeff.
That's all we got right now.
Well,
Nice.
then I tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna pull some big lunch moves
I love it.
for sure.
I love lunch.
And while we do that, they're gonna reorganize all of this, and then when we come back,
Perfect.
we're gonna make rock on this very stage.
Awesome. Thank everyone
But
for
I
watching.
want, thank you for coming again. It's so awesome to have you here again. I don't know if you guys remember, but Deanna, we did an interview in our old studio, which was really cool.
I was way nervous.
It's a beautiful, beautiful room. Yeah, you're obviously way more subdued and way more relaxed this time around than you were the first time.
Totally.
And but it is. I mean, we're just so proud to have you guys as artists, all of you.
Thank you.
So
Happy
thank
to
you
be
for
here.
waving our flag all over the world.
Of course.
And if there's anything
Bring the
that we
boys
can
out
do
to
to
give a
support
wave.
you, yeah, come on.
Sit.
fellas.
Sit.
Have a sit.
Where's the sit?
Yeah, you gotta scoot. Scoot.
It's a good color for my eyes.
Scoot. That's okay. That's nice.
There you
That's
go.
okay. Drummers are always welcome. You know. Yeah, we're good like
This
that.
is cute.
Look, it's sincere engineer. Everybody. Oh, there's picture time. Oh, the cameras all came out. Awesome.
Cool.
We're going to record today, so that stuff is going to come out. We're going to see videos launching, not just from these guys, but Jay Navarro and the Traders were in here recently. The Coffin Cats are going to come in here and record some stuff.
Nice.
I think we just launched a new Honey Revenge video this week, and we have a new Sponge video dropping this afternoon after the show. Is that right?
Yeah,
that
in like
right,
8
Jeff?
minutes.
Yeah? What else we got?
I gotta run back up to my desk.
Oh, shit. And then I'm going to be, I'm not going to be here for the next 2 Fridays. So I've taken 2 Fridays off in a row, which is crazy. I'm going to be traveling. However, when I come back, and the show is live again on Friday, December 22nd, we're going to have the owner and creative energy behind Red Panda pedals here. And we're going to demo some of the new pedals that they just dropped at the NAMM show that we were talking about last week. And we have lots more to come from the Circle R Studios this year. Thank you to Sincere Engineer for coming in today. Appreciate
Thank you.
all
Thank you.
of the
Thank
awesome
you all.
energy.
Thanks for watching. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh,